is an armchair expert, but he makes mistakes all the time. Thank God Monica's here. She's gonna let him have the facts.
Hello.
Hi.
You're in the attic.
I'm in the garage.
You're in the garage, yeah. Garage addict.
I had to turn my chair. So this is a new view for people.
Yeah, and I'm not even sure I know where. This is the corner of the garage.
Yeah, I turned my chair
90 degrees towards
correct.
The garage door.
Yep.
And you have really good internet now. Last time we had a little challenge, and let's be honest, I think you were attributing that to me.
Well, hold on. Hold on.
Please hold.
You attributed it to you. You said, ugh, the internet. I need to call the guy, even though I should have good internet. You said that immediately. So I was like, oh, yeah, it's definitely that.
Yeah.
You were the one in the new environment.
Oh, it
but
made
guess what?
sense.
It was me. It was not you.
And I wonder, because I wasn't too frustrated during it, and maybe because I thought it was my fault. Do you think that plays into it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Which is unfair. Do you want to address the elephant in the room?
What is it?
Well, we're on video, so everyone just saw.
Oh, that I just packed a dip?
Yeah.
Yeah, so desperate times call for desperate measures. I have a stockpile of nicotine mints in LA, as you'd expect. It's my life.
Yep.
I thought I brought enough down here, and then I ordered some, and then it was just going to take longer than it normally does. And then I was going to be out of mints, which that's very dangerous. So I had to say to my family, I'm going to have to supplement with dip until the mints arrive because I can't run out of the mints. How was 4th of July?
Oh, man. It was so nice. We went to Palm Springs, minus a few important people like you and the Richardsons, but the rest of us went, and it was so fun. Last year, it was so hot, record-breaking heat.
Yeah.
So this year, it was still very hot, but it wasn't as hot, so it felt like cool.
Oh, and what was that temperature?
Oh, probably low hundos.
Just always triple digits, but low triple digits?
Yeah, I think so.
You don't remember any exact temperatures?
No, it was just like body feel.
Okay.
But it was so fun. It was such a good mix of relaxing, but games, and we went out twice, which is unusual.
Where'd you go?
Okay, there's a restaurant called Bar Cecil. It is, I guess, an insane hotspot. Like, you can't get in. Okay, so the most they take is 5 people. They have 1 5-top at the restaurant, and that's it. And you can't have more.
Okay. And were the kids on this trip or no?
Yes, they were. So, but the first night, 2 of the groups weren't there yet. They came the next day. So it was just the Hansons, Anna, Jess, and me.
Yeah.
That's 5 people. And so the kids stayed home and had a home night. And we went there. We went to the front. And we said, hey, we have 5 people. We got there right when it opened. We have 5 people. We'd love to get in. We heard it's amazing. And they were like, well, we only have 1 5-top and it's reserved for the whole night. And the bar is reserved for the whole night. Then we were like, well, we have to.
Uh-huh.
Now we have to.
Okay.
And we didn't.
Oh.
So
okay.
It was a sad turn of events. We could not get in. The guy felt bad for us. Jess tried to grease him some money. It didn't work.
Okay. Right.
And then we ended up at another really fun place, the Parker Hotel.
Classic.
Which was lovely. Classic. And anyway, that was great. And then we all went out for Ryan's birthday. Ryan's birthday always happens on the trip.
Yeah.
And this is a crazy ding, ding, ding. We went dancing.
They had dance music at the Parker?
No. The Parker was the first night. Then we went to for Ryan's birthday, we went out to a nice restaurant, but then we went to this really fun bar called Quads, which is a gay bar that specializes in musical theater.
Oh, goodness.
So there's like all these TVs everywhere where they're showing like all this musical theater and people are like singing and dancing. So that's Erica's favorite bar. So we went there, and then across the street was this like basically legit like club.
Nightclub.
And then I was like, I'm not going. Like, I'm going to go home. I don't like dancing. We've already established this.
Okay.
And like, this looks crazy to me. But I practiced contrary action.
Nice.
And I went.
And
we all danced, and it was so fun.
that's the end of story. Did you do a lot of dancing or a little dancing? How many minutes or hours? What was the music?
Okay, lots of different kinds of music. They played Starship by Nicki Minaj. I love that song.
Right.
And I could think it was a lot of dancing. I think we were there for at least 40 minutes.
Oh, okay. That's not a terrible long time.
Well, we had already had a long dinner, been to one place. This was last location.
Okay.
And
how much of the 40 minutes were you on the dance floor?
oh, the whole time.
The whole time. And everyone was.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
So people got to see some of my old moves.
And what did they think? What was the response?
Jess, I caught at the very end. I saw him look at me dancing, and he laughed.
Oh, okay.
And then I had to talk to him about it. I said, what was that? Why did you just laugh at me?
Yeah.
And he said, no, I was just so delighted because I definitely didn't think I'd ever see that. Like, I thought that door was closed for you.
Right.
And you opened it up.
And was it fun? Would you say it was fun?
It was very fun.
Yeah, dancing's quite fun, Monica. It's a very, very fun
I know.
activity.
But I was ready to be done when it was time.
Because you were tired, or you had aches and pains, or that was enough?
I didn't have aches and pains. I'm very strong. But I just could, sometimes you're just like, I'm done now.
Okay, yeah. I'm rarely
I'm done with
that
this
way
environment
in dancing, so I'm just learning that that's an option. That after 40 minutes, you'd be like, "Well, that's enough."
I think you're that way in other circumstances, though. Like when you're at like group gatherings or something, I feel like you're like, "Okay, time to go now."
Oh, sure, yeah. I just don't ever
It's
get that
similar.
way on a dance floor. Generally, usually you got to pull me off. You know how I am with my dance floors. I got to find a dance floor here in rural Tennessee.
Yeah, you should. Okay, yeah. Tell me about your fourth and your dancing.
No dancing, but boy, our fourth was spectacular. We took the boat, just ask chat in the morning, the best place to see fireworks on Old Hickory. And of course it tells me right away, and they nailed it. So Gallatin's like a little town across the river. And it would take about 40 minutes to drive there or 7 minutes to boat there.
Nice.
And so we went, and we were kind of early on the early side. I bet we got there at 7. The fireworks were not till 9. We just hung out on the boat. It was my brother and my sister-in-law and my mom and Aaron and Ruthie and the children's and Kristen. And we parked the boat probably 200 yards from the barges that set off the fireworks. And
nice.
I mean, maybe I've seen a better display. I don't think so. I felt like this was like Detroit River budget of fireworks. It went on forever. They were spectacular. We were directly under them. It was so special to be on the water. We were swimming. It was incredible. The echo off of the fireworks onto the forest behind us was maybe the coolest part. The echo was as loud as the fireworks, it seemed. So that was July 4th. And then July 5th, God bless I think it's Cedar, maybe Creek Yacht Club on the lake. They did their fireworks on the 5th, and that's only like a 3-minute boat ride. It's virtually next door to the house. Those ones were sneaky. They started out like one at a time, and we were all like, okay, well, last night had a much bigger budget. It was better, but that's fine. This is still lovely. Again, there's like hundreds and hundreds of boats anchored. So it's very Pirates of the Caribbean feeling already. It's really fun. But this Monica, this show wouldn't end. We thought we saw the finale like 7 times. It became a bit. Well, okay, that's the finale. No, it wasn't the finale. So it started slow, but it went harder and harder and harder. And boy, did it. It was a real toss-up with the night before. But 2 back-to-back nights of fireworks on the boat floating. It's as good as it gets. I couldn't believe how fun it was.
I love fireworks. What is your favorite firework?
Oh, wow. I don't know if I have a favorite. Do you have a favorite?
Yeah, I like the kind.
The huge gold one?
No, it's not gold. It like floofs out. It's a floof.
Okay. Well, that could describe most of them probably.
Okay, let me look up types of fireworks.
I will say when they were blasting a ton off at low altitude and it was just a wall of sparkly, I really liked that quite a bit. And here's a fun update about Frank, because dogs hate fireworks. That's what they're known for, right?
Sure.
They sit home and shake on July 4th. Frank was transfixed by the fireworks. He was staring right at them on the boat both times, and he really enjoyed the fireworks. No fear, just excitement. Yeah.
Well, that's why he's my favorite dog. Okay, this is great. I like glitter. That's bright, twinkling points of color.
Okay.
Okay. There's also willow, a slow burning effect with a long trailing tail. There's a strobe, that's self-explanatory. Peony, a spherical burst of colored stars with a limited trail. Palm tree. Now, we all know what palm tree is.
Yeah.
A shell effect that resembles the leaves of a palm tree. I do like those.
Those are great. There's none I hate. Is there any you dislike? I don't dislike any of them.
Yeah, there's a couple that I'm like, ew, about.
Oh, wow.
They give me the feeling.
Oh. Wow. Yeah, so I was earmarking my reaction to Nashville from last episode where we discussed your GLP-1.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to say that it is infinitely better than I was expecting. I can't believe what a perfect mix of a lot of things it is that I just got pure lucky with. Like the lake, Monica. I love a lake. But I will say, like when my dad lived on a small lake, you'd go on a cruise around the lake. You would take your like 7-minute lap of the lake, and then you would maybe post up at the sandbar, and then that was your activities. The Cumberland River, I can go 60 miles to the right. It's just like endless exploration in little bays and houses to be nosy about. I forgot how much I love being nosy about people's backyards. Because the front yard, you can't really tell what's happening. But a backyard, you know what's going on with a family if you look into their backyard.
Oh, yeah.
Anywho, the exploration's outrageous. There are, and I am always so curious, there's a few houses that are like 30,000 square feet. I mean, they're like, you can't tell if they're country clubs or they're houses. And I get so curious how they made all that money.
Yeah. Ding, 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 Mindy Kaling. She wants them to write it on have a poster outside that says how they got it all.
Yes. And then another aspect that I love is, and I think this would bum normal summer goers out, but so much rain and thunderstorms every day. And I love it. It's very Hawaii, Monica. And you're going to find out here in seconds.
I am. I'm coming to visit. I'm going to come on in a couple days. I'm really excited. I love a southern summer. Listen, that's my childhood. So I wonder if it's going to be much different. I mean, obviously the lake piece will feel very, very different. But I bet the weather, I bet the it's going to feel very at home. I am also going to go home after that. My parents will demand that.
Yes.
Since I'll be so close.
Yeah, you're probably like a half-hour plane ride away. It only took Aaron an hour and 10 minutes from Michigan to get here.
Nice. Yeah, it's like a 4-hour drive.
Oh, so I just love it. It's so green. It's the perfect amount of rural. There's still restaurants.
What's your favorite restaurant?
Oh, so far there's this, there's been a few good ones. Well, first of all, we went last night into Nashville. First trip to go out to eat in Nashville. And we went to Bricktop, which do you know about Bricktop?
No.
If I have this right, don't sue me. I believe the two founders of Houston's split. And I believe the other owner started Bricktop when he left Houston's. And there's several. And it's dynamite. I couldn't believe how good last night's dinner was. Oh, was it delicious?
Is there a Houston's or a Hillstone in Nashville too?
No, but this is it.
Compare.
Well, maybe there is.
You should compare and contrast.
Okay, I got to add one other crazy. This is the simiest sim moment we've had, which is, to my great delight, the girls are in heaven. They love it here so much, which is great. They did say their only complaint and what they miss the most about California is no In-N-Out, right?
Whew.
And I'm like, yeah, that's rough. That's once a week we ate at In-N-Out. So then we hung out with Huey one night before they all left. And we're talking to him and he said, "Do you see they're opening the first In-N-Out in Tennessee, in Mount Juliet, where you all are at. It's going to be open in a month." I go, "What?"
Wow.
In-N-Out, he said, is moving their headquarters to Nashville from California. But that's happened.
Their headquarters?
Yes.
That's weird.
Yes. What are the odds that they're opening up an In-N-Out in Mount Juliet? I think this is impossible.
That is wild. I almost have to see that to believe it.
And it's supposed to be a doozy of an In-N-Out as well. Huge,
What's
Monica.
that? Huge?
Gigantic.
No, I don't like that.
Biggest
Part
one
of
in
the
the
charm
world.
is waiting in line. No,
I think the biggest one in the world, I just read an article. They're opening one in Las Vegas that's like 4 stories.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm starting to get worried. Now I'm worried.
Now you're worried.
This is what happens.
What happens?
People have to get just so big, and then the quality goes down.
No.
And then
Quality's gonna
everyone
go up.
suffers.
Economy
No,
of
it's
scale.
not.
Yeah.
You know that's not true. I'm not going to bring up a very specific restaurant that this happened to, and it's like it's dead. It's dead. It
Arby's?
died. I said I wasn't going to bring it up.
Okay.
No.
Who?
Umami Burger.
Oh, that one went downhill. Yeah.
Completely downhill.
But not because
once
of the
they
size
started
of the
expanding.
locations, because of the number of locations, I think.
Exactly, but that's what's happening.
Now, this is
here,
going to be
too.
the best one in the country. I feel very,
No.
it's too sim and
Hey.
what?
Hey.
Serendipitous.
I don't want it to be a Nashville versus Los Angeles fight between us
Well, it's not going to be.
in this life, okay?
No. Well, it shouldn't be. There's no reason for that.
Because I'll start crying.
But you don't need Nashville to be bad.
No, I it's not bad. I know it's not bad, but I can't have you gunning for it being better.
Well, okay. Different. It's different.
It's different.
And the
For
In-N-Out
sure.
might
I
be
can give you
bigger, and the service might be faster. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see in like a month.
It's part of the charm, waiting for so long in the drive-thru.
Also, took the girls to Waffle House for the first time for breakfast.
I do love
Now
a
you're
Waffle
back
House.
in. You're in now. Aaron and I were saying that for sure Waffle House of any franchise has had more fights per location than any restaurant in the world. And if you work there, I'm so proud of you. Like, you go there knowing there's going to be 4 or 5 fights tonight between 2 a.m. and 5.
100%.
And we'll just carry on and serve the food, and we will be unflapped.
Always the fights in my high school were at Waffle House.
Yeah. What Aaron and I were saying when we used to go there when we drank at like 2 a.m., when you were parking the car, the odds felt like a 20% chance that there might be trouble.
Did you guys get hash browns smothered, covered, and
Scattered.
something else? Scattered?
Scattered, smothered, and covered is how I like it.
Mmm.
Yeah.
Yummy.
Stay tuned for more Armchair Expert, if you dare.
Let's take a minute to thank our presenting sponsor, Audible. With Audible, the leading audio entertainment app, it's easy to discover new stories and ideas while going about your day.
Yeah, and with over 1 million audiobooks, Audible originals, and more, it's basically impossible to run out of things to listen to. Plus, there's just something about audio storytelling that hits a little different.
Yeah, it really does. Especially Audible originals that feature performances from celebrities and top voices. It's like watching a movie in your head. One on my list is Treasure Island. Which is an Audible original drama. It's a timeless tale of pirates, lost treasure, maps, and mutiny. What more could you need?
That sounds really fun. I'm more of a psychological thriller girl myself.
Yeah, you're dark.
Yeah. I'm dark and I'm broody. And I've been hearing all about the author Frida McFadden. And I love that I can listen to her audiobooks on the Audible app when I'm commuting, taking my walks, as you know, or just like doing laundry and chores.
Well, with Audible, you can find the genres you love and discover new ones. There's more to imagine when you listen. And to make it even better, Audible has a special offer for armchairies. Sign up for a free 30-day Audible trial, and your first audiobook is free. Visit audible.com/Dax. That's audible.com/Dax.
And the shoes off policy is going swimmingly. It's not a big deal.
Oh, I forgot. Okay, so that is implemented.
Yes, there are no shoes allowed in the house.
Wow. Oh my God.
There's been a couple of infractions, but all in all, it's been good. And I think the floors are cleaner for it.
With each shoe that doesn't enter the house, you become a little less poor in your head.
That's what it is.
Yeah, you hated that because of rich people. You told me that.
Yes, I did tell you that. That is my fear. And you're right. It should still be my fear, but it's not. Everyone's been fine with it. I think people are enjoying it themselves.
No, it's not about other people. It's about you. It's about who you are. You're rich there.
Well,
How does it feel? How does it feel to finally embrace that you have means?
I often talk about that it's not the fantasy, and it's not. But also there's times where it's really fucking good. It is so good to be able to host my family and to go out to eat and to do all that stuff and yeah, not worry is incredible.
I feel like in the past couple weeks have felt really like the point, and we already know this, but it was just coming to the surface that like really the point of having money is to be generous with it. That's the only way it actually feels good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would agree.
Is to help other people, give other people experiences they might not be able to have.
Host a
like
party,
that.
yeah. Host a good
party. It's the only way to spend money that doesn't feel stressful.
Mm-hmm.
Like to me, it
Yeah.
doesn't feel stressful to be generous. It feels good.
Yes, totally agree. And it's been a very special feeling of like, I think having my sister, my mom, and my brother, it's been a very special feeling thinking about where we've come from and where we just all spent a week together relaxing and having made it. Yeah. It feels extra good.
I ran into some really nice armchairs in Palm Springs. I just wanted to shout all of them out.
You did?
Yeah, multiple ones, and they were all very nice. I did feel there was one group that stopped and said hi on their way out of the restaurant for Ryan's birthday, and I felt so embarrassed that there were armchairs there because we were so loud in that restaurant and we were being kind of raucous.
Obnoxious?
Yeah, I would say borderline obnoxious, and I already felt a little self-conscious about that. Not really, but kind of. And then the fact that there were armchairs there made it feel, but they seemed like they were happy. We were happy.
Don't you think they want to see you have a really good time? I would want to.
I do, but we were just, I don't know. I don't know if people were like, God, these people.
What was happening? Was there a loud game being played? Was there shouting? Were people hammered? What version of obnoxious?
I mean, there were 9 of us, so it was a big table, and we were drinking. I mean, no one was like super hammered or anything, but everyone was just very loose and chatty and laughy and jokey, and it was Ryan's birthday, so
Sure.
he
knows how to have a good time on his birthday.
he really, really, really does.
Yeah.
Also, over the course of the trip, he ordered 2 beef Wellingtons.
Oh my God, they had that at Bricktop, and my father-in-law ordered that last night, and I hadn't seen that on a menu since a cruise ship in Alaska. This is a real ding, ding, ding.
Whoa, this is a ding, ding, ding. Yes, because also when we got home, he sent us an article that said that a woman poisoned people with beef Wellington for lunch.
That's an expensive poisoning. If you're going to kill people, just buy Hamburger Helper.
She was probably killing a bunch of elite
Rich people.
It was like a Robin Hood situation.
The kind of like the healthcare situation.
Yeah. Yes. Oh no.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Giulio.
Michelangelo.
No, that's not his name.
We got in a big debate per usual on the trip, which I know me and you have had, but I wonder if your stance has changed or if people maybe haven't heard this, but we got in a big debate whether the phrase best friend refers to one person or multiple people.
Okay. And what was consent? Was there consensus or it was very? No.
It was varied.
And
because, my stance is it's one person.
Uh-huh.
And which is also, I say that and I don't really mean it, I guess. Because Why'd you just whisper that?
What did I whisper? I didn't whisper anything.
You whispered, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
But you whispered it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think in the truest sense, you'd want to be people's only best friend, but you'd want multiple best friends. I think that's what my was. But I also was scared. So I just said, yeah.
You can't be scared of me when you're in Nashville. You're not scared of me in Los Angeles.
If I think I'm going to say something that's going to make you angry, I don't want to do that. That scares me.
That's our show.
I know.
You better do it.
Yeah, I did it. I just did it in a very mitigating way at first, and now I'm owning it. But yeah, I guess I don't know. I think I'm... like Aaron's my best friend. He's been my best friend since I was 11. He's my best friend. But I have a lot of best friends as well. Yeah. That's how I feel about it. How do you feel? Kelly's your best friend.
Right. I mean, that's the thing. It's stressful because I do have multiple best friends, but there's something about the grammar. And Charlie and I really, I think you could anticipate this, that Charlie and I both have an issue with the grammar. Like, best is one. And then Ryan tried to say, well, no, best movies in the Oscars is a lot of movies. But that's, one movie wins. And that's the best movie.
Sure. In that case, yes, I agree. But you can have a best motorcycle and a best car and a best truck and they're all conveyances. I think that's how I would define it, is like, there's lots of best foods. There's a best burger and there's best pizza and those are all food, but there's multiple bests within the overall category of food. And I guess people are as different as food. So I think you can have like your best who you go get in trouble with, and your best heart to heart, and your best, I think there's a lot of best facets of individual relationships.
Yeah, that's true.
I think to make it about semantics denies what it's really about, which is about emotions. You want to have a special bond with somebody, and you want some verbiage that reflects that.
Because there are words for other things that are self-evident, like wife or husband or child, mom, dad. Like, we know what that relationship is inherently.
Yeah.
And so if I'm talking about someone and I'm trying to say how close we are.
Yeah.
And it's at a level that I feel is paramount. Then I want there to be verbiage around that. That's different than just, oh, they're one of my closest friends. Like that doesn't feel right.
Right. You need something more, something harder hitting.
Yep. And best friend sort of serves that. Like people do know what a best friend is.
Yeah, I guess I have multiple. And I don't feel that guilty about it. And you have multiple,
you
right? Do you have multiple? Who's Charlie's best friend?
Well, that's why. That's when
it's weird that he was fighting for that one.
Because he's like me. Like it doesn't make sense.
Oh, do you think that could be only childishness? Do you think that might be related to your guys' only child?
Well, I'm not an only child.
You're your parents' only child for 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
Versus I've always been one of two, and for most of my life, one of three. And so
interesting.
I think by definition or description, I already was less important, but I found such an important relationship with my mom within that sharing structure that I might be a little less sensitive to it.
Maybe.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. If you're forced to grow up like in a duo and share the love of someone, it's just standard.
But I did have to do that just later, a little bit later.
Yeah.
And it didn't bother me.
That helps because you thought you were superior because he was such a dumb. No. He was a little baby.
No.
He was a baby and you could ride a bike.
Don't you dare. I just learned. No, he was superior. He was so much cuter than me when he was a little baby.
Well, I doubt.
And everyone said goo goo gaga.
I doubt
no,
it.
he was such a cute baby. He did have a head full of dandruff, which was weird.
Oh, gross. That's not.
Yeah, it was gross.
Yeah.
It was a reaction to some sort of formula or something. But even still, he was so cute.
Oh. Okay, so maybe he had that too. I don't know. It feels like it could be a clue.
It could be. You're right. It could be. But I think it's more like type A, double Virgo. Best is one. Best is one. Like, who's the best basketball player of all time? Michael Jordan. There's one.
But that's not even true. We know that's not true.
Of all time? Of course it's true. There are incredible players, but there are GOATs. There are greatest of all time.
Bill Russell won 8 titles, and he was the coach of the team while he was a player. You could definitely argue Bill Russell's better than him. I think Kobe is just as good as him. Didn't win as many championships. I think some of these people now all suffer from, they are in the wake of this, of course, incredible, one of the best to ever do it. But I think
now
there's a lot of tricky
branding
that goes on. It's just like he occupies that place. And even if a basketball player was better than Jordan, he wouldn't get that moniker at this point.
You're right.
Until 20 years goes by, maybe. And like Valentino Rossi is a god. He's my number one god. He's my Michael Jordan. And I have to admit, I was looking at the number of race wins that Marc Marquez now has. It's more than Valley by a considerable amount.
What's the other guy's name?
Marc Marquez.
His name is 2 times Mark?
That's right. Mark times 2. In Spain, they'd say times do.
Wow. He's the actual Marky Mark.
And Alex Marquez, his younger brother, is in number 2. But yeah, I was just looking at that and I was like, well, look, the numbers would suggest that I'm wrong. Valley's not Michael Jordan, just numbers wise. But for me, he is Michael Jordan. He'll continue because he had to race against Marc Marquez. Marc Marquez hasn't had to race against Marc Marquez. I feel like that's not his name now, and I know his name very well. And now you have me scared. So I'm just going to chat GPT it, okay?
Okay.
Who's a better motorcycle rider, Valentino Rossi or Marc Marquez? This might make it blow up.
This is the type of double Virgo situation where it's going to give you an opinion as fact, and I'm not going to like it.
Here's how it breaks down. There's no clear better overall, but the answer depends on what you value most. Valentino Rossi, the legend, world championships, 9, 7 in premier class, Wins 89. Podiums 235. Okay. Mark has had 8 world championships, 6 in Premier. Okay, so he's still got to win one more to catch what he's going to win this year. Race wins 59. Oh, Valentino 89. What did I see?
Oh, gosh.
Podiums 140. Podiums 235. Oh, so I'm still safely very much.
Exactly. There's a clear best.
Yes.
And is that his name?
Yeah, it is Mark Marquez. Yeah, thank God.
Great.
That would have been humiliating. Okay. Well, good. That was a good day for me. I found out my hero is statistically better.
And a good day for me because confirming that best is best.
Right. Best is still best.
Look, I do want to be everyone's best. I get that is part of it. But it's also grammar. And back to Charlie, he agrees with me, but he then couldn't really say. See, this is what happens when you believe this. It is then hard to say who your best friend is because in reality, I guess we do all hold multiple. But then he ended up saying ace, which was very cute.
Oh, that is good.
Yeah, but it was a cop-out because he just needed to say one. He said Erica.
Okay.
He said Erica.
Okay, his wife.
And then he
safe.
switched it to ace.
Okay.
Both safe options.
And was Ryan hurt during any of that? Or he seemed fine?
He was all right.
Okay, great. Did Ryan say who his best friend was?
He's in the category of everyone is
Everyone's
not
his
everyone,
best
but no, that's you. I think you do throw it around.
I just know so many special people. Like you're gonna not call Panay or Nate Tuck a best friend? No way.
Well, so then special people and best friend are not the same thing.
They're not. You're right. Because I know a lot of special people that are not my best friends.
Right.
Yeah. But I know a handful that are.
Dakota Johnson.
Who I just
never
saw.
Even met her.
I feel like there was some overlap. Maybe Dakota Johnson was with Lewis Hamilton somewhere. Is that what I saw? No, she's married.
No, she was with Kate.
Oh, and Tom TB12.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. Yeah, I saw that on an Instagram. She looked so good.
She had a really cute outfit, bathing suit and skirt.
This is our pop culture podcast now. We're do pop culture. Yeah, I saw a photo.
And it's all positive.
On Instagram of TB12 and Kate and Johnson.
Yeah, I saw that too. And I obviously immediately looked up the skirt. I almost bought it, but I didn't buy it.
You gotta be careful when you say you looked up the skirt, because that's a perv. That's a category of photographs on the dark web called upskirts, and you want to stay clear of any association with that.
Well, I have to double down. I did look up the skirt.
Oh my God. What did you see? How'd it look?
A gorgeous, gorgeous interior.
Even better than the exterior.
No, I didn't buy it. I wanted to buy it, but I didn't buy it because Triz, I guess.
Trizepatide?
Triz is, yeah, that's what we call it.
Oh, that's what you call the GLP-1, Triz?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
So you can't buy anything because Triz might take you out of the size?
No, remember, I'm also doing it to curb shopping.
Oh, right. Okay, God, there's so many things at play. That makes sense.
Yeah, there are.
And has it had any effect on your shopping? You said no.
No, I've gone shopping so much. I got this sweater. On the way to Palm Springs, there's an insane outlet
Which
mall.
is mostly why you want to go to Palm Springs, right?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to go.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to go. Okay. And then I was driving right past it and I turned around.
Wow, you got off in a later exit and then went backtracked?
Yep. I turned around and then I was stopped at a train for so long.
Of
like
cars?
The longest train I've ever.
Or an actual train was passing?
A train was passing and I was stopped there for so long that it really was like, oh no, like.
The universe
God
was smiting you, yeah.
That's right. Really, really punished. But then the train ended and I went straight into the stores.
And had a great time.
It was great. I had a great time.
How was the trizz with drinking on the trip? Because it would normally be a big drinking trip.
It was still a drinking trip. It was definitely less than usual.
Mm-hmm.
I think normally on those types of trips, like you're drinking early.
Right.
I started drinking later in the day than I definitely used to.
Yeah.
And then I would stop early, but I always kind of stop early. I'm not someone who drinks into the night. I like to be done early. So because the late start and the early end, there's less consumption, definitely. I also was sweating it all out.
Sure, sweating to the oldies.
That's what they say?
That's that was the guy who danced around a lot, who was missing, who was always on Letterman. Flamboyant man, you know him. Exercise.
Oh, Richard Simmons.
Yes, Richard Simmons' DVD collection was called Sweatin' to the Oldies, and you would dance to these catchy old songs, and the pounds would melt away.
Oh my!
Yeah,
how fun.
They should have Ozempic like paired musical tracks, where just you take your Ozempic and put this CD on, and then you lose a bunch of weight.
Have you looked at any of the comments? What's the reaction?
I haven't been over to our page, because our page is more dangerous than my page. And anytime we wade into anything controversial, I just avoid our page. So we talked about Taylor. And so I just knew better than to look at our page for a while.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, I hope people respect that
I didn't see anything
honest.
on my page, which means it's not controversial, because I will see things on my page if they're enough controversial, and nothing.
Yeah.
Not one thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Everyone's supportive. I'm going to take that as support.
Oh, wow. Okay. We're really taking a leap.
Yeah.
All right. Should we do some facts?
Yes. Let's do some facts.
Some facts for Jerrod.
Jerrod.
He's so amazing. I love him.
Yeah.
I love him. He's so introspective and insightful and thoughtful. Like he's just thinking about the world all the time.
Yeah.
And it's so fun to talk to people like that. Okay. Now the Botox. So I just said that my Botox was called something specific because it's like I can still kind of move.
Yeah.
Because it's like the actor's Botox or whatever. Yeah. And I didn't know if that was, there was an actual name for it. Not really. It just says like microdose or something. I think my guy just has a cute name for it.
Yeah.
Shout out Contraposto, Casey Welk. He's perfect.
Is he a magician when you go so far as to say he's a magician?
Yeah, because I love magicians and I love Casey and he does great work. And I do think it's subtle.
Oh, yeah. I would have no idea. Other than that, you look too young to drink wine. Even for a 25-year-old. Like, by the way, that whole thing with you getting carded, that makes sense if you're 50, because I can no longer tell anything below 35, I'm out to lunch on. I don't know if someone's in high school or in graduate school. But when you're 25, you have a good barometer of who's 20.
I know. And corrective skincare. I owe a lot to a lot of people. And my parents. Some of this is just genes.
Yeah.
Okay. Did Michael Jackson's nose fall off entirely? According to the internet, it did not fall off entirely, and that's a rumor.
Oh, okay.
So I feel obligated to say that the internet says that's not true.
I want to tell us, because it came up last night, funny enough, at dinner, and I know we've told it before, but it's worth repeating now that we're talking about Michael Jackson. Yeah, Ryan's driving the car. He's got his 3 girls. Michael Jackson comes on. They're listening to it, and everyone's just like, I love Michael Jackson. He was the best. And then Ryan feels compelled to like just add an asterisk, like, well, he's a little complicated. And then the second he says it, he realizes, I don't want to explain to them why it's complicated. They're very young.
He said he did some really bad things.
Yes. And they were like, what? And he's like, I don't want to talk about it. Now's not the time. Maybe we'll talk about it later. It's like, no, Daddy, tell us. And then the middle child, Millie, goes, oh my God, did he smoke cigarettes? That was their first guess. Did he smoke cigarettes? Because it was really bad. And Ryan goes, no, he didn't
It was
smoke
really bad.
cigarettes.
He was like, he did some really bad things. No, we're not going to talk about it. It was really bad. Like he was like emphasizing how bad it was. And then, did he smoke cigarettes?
Right. And then the second guess was, did he show his penis to somebody? And then Ryan's like, okay, well, so yeah, it's definitely more in that world. But in order, smoking cigarettes would be worse than showing your penis to somebody.
I know. This is actually timely because cigarettes feel like they're sort of back in culture. I find that to be scary.
Yeah, I just heard that maybe Gen Alpha or whatever. So one of the younger generations is like reinvigorated by smoking cigarettes, which is hysterical.
It's like we just all are like fine with dying, I guess. Like everyone's just like end of the world. I do think that might be part of it. It's like, well, fuck it. Everything's bad. Everything's messed up. Might as well smoke. And it's like in movies again, like as a cool thing.
Retro.
And do you know about this? Diet Cokes are called fridge cigarettes now.
I heard that recently and I loved it. That's so good.
It's great for you because you love Diet Cokes.
And I love cigarettes so much. But to me, what it points out is like our overall culture is a pendulum, right? We've felt it swing, particularly in the last 4 years, right? It's just like there's all these overcorrections. And then, but it's also happening intergenerationally. And the downside is they're like, oh yeah, the older people are so terrified of smoking. So then that kind of appeals to them. But then the encouraging thing for me is like the incessant hating half of the country. That too will be a thing that they're like, oh my God, they're so fucking stupid. So it's like, there's positive parts of it. It's always just like some reaction to the previous generation, I think.
Maybe.
Well, we'll see.
We just know it causes cancer.
We sure do. They have been working on, I've read about it. There is a lung cancer vaccine in trials.
Really?
These younger generations, they have no fucking clue how lucky they are. No chicken pox. They'll never get HPV. And by God, maybe they can bang darts without lung cancer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gosh, if they have a lung cancer vaccine, would I start smoking cigarettes? This is interesting.
You must. You'd look so cool. And then you'd shave your side. And then there's just be like this whole chapter that everyone would be excited to watch. As you can imagine, I've thought about it because I loved it so much. I mean, I really loved smoking. Mm-hmm. And I was like, fuck, if they get that vaccine, would I? And ultimately, no, because I was such a bad smoker, though. Like you know me, I cough all day long without anything in my lungs.
Yeah.
So I've already thought this through and I'm not going to do it even if there's a vaccine.
It also stinks. Like the other day I was walking by and I was like, ugh, like it smells bad.
Oh, it's terrible. But you should know when you're a smoker, you can't smell it. So like when you start smoking, you'll be fine. Your whole house will smell like an ashtray, but you won't know.
Ew, that's literally my nightmare. You know, I'm so scared of smelling and not knowing it.
It might be a nice submersion therapy for you.
Okay. Who are the background singers on Donna Summer's song State of Independence? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Quincy Jones assembled this. And Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, Dionne Warwick, Lionel Richie, Brenda Russell, Christopher Cross, Kenny Loggins, James Ingram, and Michael McDonald. Okay, he talked about the movie Network, and he said he thought maybe the actor won the Oscar, and she was on screen for just a couple minutes. The man won the Oscar, but he was dead.
Wait, he died before he could receive the Oscar?
Yeah.
Posthumously? Yeah. Wow, that must have been the first year that an Oscar winner was also in the in memoriam.
Wow. That's sad.
Yeah, but also kind of a full takeover.
Did it happen to Heath?
He was alive when he won.
Okay.
Yeah. Because he did Batman after Cowboy movie.
Brokeback.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Brokeback now sounds inherently gay, but I can't imagine it did before the movie. Do you think? There's nothing about that word before the move. But when you hear broke back, you immediately think this gay love story.
Right. Yeah, no, I'm sure. Because what does it mean? I don't even remember. Is that the name of the mountain? I don't remember.
But it sounds like onomatopoeia for something gay sex a little bit. Broke back mountain.
No.
You don't think so?
No, it does not. No. You're saying because why? It doesn't have to be gay sex. That just sounds like sex and you might break your back.
Yeah, but it sounds like doggy style and arched back.
Which hetero couples do constantly.
They can't get enough of it. You're right. But yeah, so I guess not. But it does, I agree. It does sound kind of like reverse back. Back.
Yeah, but we still don't even know what that means.
Back is a triggering word. Let's just agree on that.
Yeah, well, you're okay, yeah, because back, bottom, anal.
Yeah. Well, broke bottom mountain, that's, we could agree. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Okay. Yes, Heath Ledger was nominated for and won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor posthumously for his role as the Joker in Dark Knight. So he did win.
Oh, okay.
I just want to end it. He said a quote I think he said his friend said it. So this is very telephone, but I really liked it. I really liked when he said, "What got you here won't get you there." I thought
my feelings are a little bit hurt because I say that I have the same, it just worded a little different, but it never made an impact on you.
I know.
Mine is what got you to the party won't keep you at the party.
Won't keep you. I know. And I
you don't care when I say it. I get it.
No, it's not that I don't care. I love you, but this has a better ring to it.
You like the branding better, the messaging?
I like the play on words.
Okay.
What got you here won't get you there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. I mean, mine has party in it, so it sounds a little more fun. What's there? Could be marooned on an island.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Yours is better.
No, it's all right. Yeah, your true feelings are known. Monica, there are so many deer out my window. It's insane. There's two little baby deer that live in my yard. We've named them Bambi and Bambi, and the boy's name is the best. Bambi and oh man, I got to get
Bamboo?
the girls. Brambus, Bambi and Brambus. I can't remember. Something like that. Yeah.
Oh, Bambi is fortuitous.
Because?
Doesn't Bambi die or does Bambi's mom die?
We lose Bambi's mom, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
In the great tradition of all Disney movies, the parents die in the opening frame. And then
that's right.
Yeah. It's a good device. Right. Strong.
All right. Let's end on dead parents.
Okay, great. I'd love to.
Love you.
Love you.